So, One Piece, chapter 1159 has released, and it's a great chapter. My god, we got so much between Rocks, Herald, a young Monkey D. Dragon, the God Valley focus. Literally, more than we could ask for. And we're assuming that come next chapter, 1160, we will continue the hype train. And with that being said, Brago, real quick, drop it. Who do you want to see fight first? What's the first matchup that comes to your mind that just fills you with excitement?
Person, what the hell was that at the beginning?
That was our intro.
It was?
Yeah, dude. Like, you know, I say Brago and then you say Sai.
Oh, that's what you said?
Yeah.
I heard like
Hey, things happen, man, you know.
It's like, did we start?
Yeah, did we hit record? What's happening?
Matchups though.
Yes.
The matchup I think I would like to see, and I feel like everybody's leaning that way. And I feel like the story's leading us to that.
Ooh.
Really versus Mr. Garling.
People are saying that's the matchup.
That's the one, Sai. That's the one. Because we know Garling, right? An astute individual. And of course he cares so much about women. He's going to be talking cash money about Shocki. And of course, you know, he's going to try to go for the head. He's going to try to go for Roger. But Scopper's going to jump in and Rayleigh's going to stop him as well. And who's going to be right next to Garling? Sommers.
Sommers
going to be right there. And so we're going to have Sommers versus Scopper. Because obviously they met before. And he was like devastated. Remember the last time, like when he fought against Scopper? He made that sound you made at the beginning.
He's like, Scopper, come on! What are you doing here? Yeah.
He said. So he had to met him at some point.
Got bad memories, man.
Really, the Dark King goes crazy here, man. Also, perspective changed a little bit off of the recent chapter. Or it helps. Really pulling up to Amazon Lily's side. He had to.
He had to.
He is honestly like the king of Amazon Lily.
I mean, not just
based on Shocki's role.
Like, he also knows like how tragic it would be if an empress gets kidnapped. So he probably looked at Boa Hancock and said, whoa, not again. We cannot have another God Valley, man. We're good.
Not again. You can't let it happen. So really, he had to pull up and do that. So I think that amplifies that. But I think Rayleigh's going to be pissed once Garling starts talking crazy. I know there's a lot of speculation about Garling being the one to scar Whitebeard and all that stuff. But I don't think he even gets there.
No, okay. Maybe Whitebeard's the warm-up fight, right? You scar Whitebeard and then boom, Rayleigh shows up.
You know, that would tank Whitebeard stocks.
I don't think it would, man. I mean,
if Whitebeard loses to Garling and then Rayleigh beats him?
Maybe not like lose. You know, just you get scarred and then Whitebeard's like, I'm not done yet. And then that's when Rayleigh's like, whoa, Whitebeard, let me handle this.
Is that English dub Whitebeard?
Kind of, yeah. It sounds like it.
I'm not done yet. Nah, I wouldn't want that to happen to Whitebeard. That would suck.
I mean, people are already saying, I don't agree with this, by the way, but people are saying Whitebeard stocks have been tanking ever since he died.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's especially because of the hard eyes. They're like, oh, Whitebeard, he liked women? No.
Really want him to be gay.
Yeah. Whitebeard, he had hard eyes for Shocki? Not my captain.
He could be bi.
He could be.
Or he could just like have the low sperm count. He never got around to like getting it checked. And he's like, screw it.
I mean, that means he never went through sperm cramps.
What is that?
It's like, you know, build up. And then it's like, it hurts. Okay, no. We're not doing this again. You know, people clipped this last time. They're like, oh, what is Sai talking about? I'm avoiding that talk. So, yeah, I think Rayleigh versus Garling is amazing. But here, get this. At this point in time, Garling is not the supreme commander of the Holy Knights. He's not the leader of the Holy Knights. Do you think there is another character above Garling right now, and that's maybe who fights Roger. Because, if we're matching up the right hand and the left hand of the Pirate King against two Holy Knights, I think it makes sense if the captain also fights a Holy Knight too. Or do you think he solely goes after Roxy, Zabek, and Garp?
That is a good question. Is there somebody that is above Garling right now who's the supreme commander of the Holy Knights?
And then they die here, and then that's why Garling gets promoted.
Sure. Why not? And let's say Garling stabbed him.
Oh, yeah, he wants a spot?
Yeah, he wants his position. He's like, ooh, perfect timing. But the thing is, it's really hard for a God Knight to die, though. But if somebody could kill him, it would be the people that are here. So
yeah, the worst nightmare, right? A gathering of conquerors.
Yeah, it'd be the people that are here. Yeah, let's say that. Yeah, the main guy was here and he lost. Maybe he's no. Whitebeard would talk about the scars.
People are saying, man, rumor has it the supreme commander of the God Knights right now during God Valley is actually Mihawk's father. Why are you laughing? What was that reaction?
Because as ridiculous as it is, it's not like crazy. It sounds ridiculous because like what? But then it's like,
They said that this is where the rivalry started between the Fagarlands and the Blank family.
What about here's the twisties?
What's up?
Whitebeard talks about his scars aching when he sees Shanks' face.
Okay.
And we all presumed it was Roger, but then we found out about Garland and we said it was Garling. But what if there was yet another person who looked like Shanks, Shamrock, and Garling? Garland!
Oh, an uncle!
Garling is also a twin. And he's the supreme commander right now.
That'd be, I mean, as memey as that sounds, it's not bad. Like, we do have to expand the villain roster, right? Like, there are more Holy Knights we haven't seen on this island, so, I mean, sure.
Garland, create Garland.
I'll lean into it.
Yeah.
Garland,
what if he's a triplet?
Garland is a really cool name. You're not like a big video game player, but that's like the first big boss out of Final Fantasy, like the entire franchise.
Oh, Garland?
Yeah, Garland. And he was a knight. Yeah.
Yeah, I have played Final Fantasy, but I played like
the newer ones?
11. Yeah, something like that. Whereas I was playing as Cloud.
Oh, that's like 7, yeah. There's so many of them.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like one of the recent ones. I didn't finish it. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. I don't know.
That's fair. JRPGs, it's a very acquired taste, which I gotta ask about another taste of yours right now. But Brago, do you think that if Emu shows up to this island, that they could Domi Reversi Rox, Garp, or Roger, or are they out of bounds?
If he can Domi Reversi Garp, Roger, Rox, then why wouldn't he Domi Reversi Luffy here?
That is true.
You got to have some limit. I know they Domi Reversi the giants, but they're giants.
Yeah,
right?
but people are saying that Dorian Brogy, they're like Yonko caliber characters. Like, oh my god, combined their bounties, they're 3.6 billion. You know, who can Emu not Domi Reversi? Zoro's not safe. Sanji's not safe. Like, nobody's safe except for maybe Luffy.
They're giants. Nobody cares about them.
Whoa.
Even though
Whoa.
I'll say this.
Whoa.
In the recent anime episode, they had some aura. Okay?
Oh, wait. Them. You watched the recent anime episode, right?
I did.
Dude, you gotta admit, they animated Doll and Tosa really well. Doll jumping up the light behind her, bro.
That was unnecessary. Why did they do that? That was so unnecessary. I loved it, by the way, because we love Doll. But like, what the hell? I was like, why is Doll getting so much gas? And Tosa, I thought that was really cool.
Dude!
Like, creating his own, like, finger pistol
Kamehameha, like, energy blast wave. Like, what the?
Where he's using the 10 fingers, and it's like a bunch of Shigans, essentially.
Yeah.
And he creates, like, a shockwave. So, like, he kind of bites. So he's like Bleach, where they talk to their blades, like, bite, Toby Ramu or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
What does Renji say to what is it, Renji's?
Zabimaru, yeah.
Yeah. So Tosa was like, bite. And he was going through everything. I thought it was cool. They did a good job.
And then if you looked at Tosa after he gets hit by Brogy and his Shigans go back to like normal fingers, there's like this magma effect that his hands had that like goes away. It's like, what were they really cooking with this guy?
I'm like, I don't
he
like,
should not have been one shot. No way he should have been one shot, bro.
I mean, it's Yonko level giant with like his axe.
The back of his axe, no hockey.
Out of nowhere though.
That's crazy. If
like,
you get
like
snuck
Kaido,
by a giant, are you like one of the worst observation hockey users known to mankind? Like, how do you get snuck by a giant out of every race out there?
To be fair, the giant and the range it has, he doesn't have to move.
Yeah, but
however,
the giant wasn't even on Tosa's radar.
Yeah, but Tosa's locked in on Frankie and Bonnie. He was focused on the mission. He wasn't like Dragon, man. He wasn't asking questions, man. He was focused on the mission, locked in, running through the trees. 10-finger pistol Kamehameha gun.
That would have killed Frankie.
Giant. You think it would have went through that armor?
He said it was armor-ripping Shigans.
He was going crazy.
And he was going to hit Frankie in the back, and Frankie's back is flesh. Frankie, I think he might have been cooked right there.
Here's what I'd say. It probably would have been a flesh wound. Because every time, because it's not only One Piece. Watching Gakiyakuta recently, there's a character that got completely sliced open. Right? Just, I was like, oh my God, he's gone. And after you go to him, he's bleeding, and it's just like a little flesh wound. I'm like, that looked way worse than it was. Even when Luffy got stabbed by Katakuri, you're like, oh my God, he has no sides.
And then he pulls it out and like it's whatever. It's not even there anymore. Like he's bleeding, but I mean the hole is it's patched.
Bro, when we saw it, we thought like his sides got like it's gone.
Yeah.
But Oda was like,
yeah, I don't want to draw a hole in Luffy 24/7. Yeah.
That's a bit much. Yeah, so yeah, it probably would have left a little scar. Which would have been cool. But Oda's like, I don't feel like is that drawing a scar at this time? No. I think that what's the name? They did it in JJK. The scars stay permanent for Yuji.
Yeah, Yuji. All the way to the very end, he had the scars.
Yeah. But shout out to Tosa, man. That was cool. I really
great showing, even though he lost.
Yeah. I think the episode was good. It was good. It was a good episode.
People call him like the second coming of Garp.
I mean, talking about here.
So back to the chapter. Domi Reversi. Yes, I don't think it could affect Rox or Roger. Maybe it's just like the will of D. Like they're immune to Domi Reversi, which is like a theory that's been out there. There's got to be some level to it, right? Like at some point, we got to like draw the line in the sand. Like Rayleigh, for example, right? We talked about the top tiers not being affected. Could Rayleigh be affected? Maybe.
Maybe it's like a, because this is JoJo though, but it's kind of like something like as soon as you admit defeat, even if you admit it to yourself, you like lose your soul against certain characters. Like could it be something like that?
Like if you're mentally defeated.
Yeah, but the Giants they weren't. It doesn't seem like they were mentally defeated. Well, or do you feel like you're like inferior to somebody, inferior to him?
You gotta imagine. I mean, Imu did shoot off Brogy's entire wrist, and then Domi reversied them.
You're right.
So maybe that shock was like, whoa, like, and then Imu saw their opening. Yeah, broke him.
Maybe that's what it is. You break their soul, and then
which
would make sense considering like Imu did take over Gunko, which is kind of soul ties,
soul related.
Mm-hmm.
And for Rox, obviously we know that. Well, we don't know for sure. But we're assuming that his wife doesn't make it off this island. Only Blackbeard does. So the theory right now is that maybe Rox gets Domi reversied after he goes on a rampage because his wife dies. And that's why Garp and Roger team up against him.
I have seen that. I have seen people talk about that. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
because it would make Garp and Roger teaming up. It'd make it make more sense. And we know like they get stronger when they're Domi Reversi. So Rox being as strong as he is, then with the Domi Reversi, probably killing innocent people because he doesn't see anything. And yeah, I mean I like it, but it's just what is the Domi Reversi limit? Like where do we stop? Because then if you can Domi Reversi Rox, then Luffy shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, but maybe it's like mental state, right? Like Rox loses his wife, and that's where he's like falling apart.
Yeah, if as long as that's explained, I'm cool with it. But if it's like no explanation, it's just like, hey,
no explanation. Everybody gets turned. Like Whitebeard gets turned, Rayleigh gets turned, Roger gets turned. It's like, okay, what are we doing?
And then they use Domi Reverse. Or like, what if they turn everybody else, all the other Rox parts, and that's how they defeat Rox?
That would be crazy. And then Kaido's like, going back to his line, he said, yeah, pirates, they'll betray you whenever you least expect it.
And Kaido doesn't know that Domi Reversi'd.
Yeah, he just sees everybody stabbing Rox. He's like, what is going on? Why are we doing this?
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
And then he just that just frames his entire pirate career. Funny enough, Kaido, he was on the verge of death on this island, right? That's kind of what Big Mom implied. Like, I saved your life with that devil fruit. That was implied.
So somebody beats Kaido black and blue here.
I want to say it's Roger. Because, then that would... Because he put Roger on his list, no?
Yeah, but we don't, there's a lot of years in between this flashback and now. Like, Roger could have fought Kaido later.
Got Shanks, Roger, Whitebeard, Rox.
Top 5.
Who else was there?
Then Smoke, Romeo.
Somebody else. Romeo? Was it Romeo? There was somebody else there. So Shanks, Rox, Roger, Whitebeard. Somebody else.
Was there?
It was just 4?
Kaido top 5. I'm looking it up right now. Let me see.
Shanks,
Kaido's top
Rox,
5.
Roger, Whitebeard.
Odin. We forgot about Odin, dude. Oh my god, how did we do that?
Forgot about the twerk master himself.
Is it because of Kozuki Moria? Did he wipe our memories of Odin?
I think if you do a poll right now, a lot of people would prefer Kozuki Moria over Kozuki. Like, who's the best Kozuki?
I might actually poll that.
I think for Momonosuke, yeah, I think I'd put Sukiyaki as well.
Who's your favorite Kozuki? I do think Moria would win, brother. Like, there's no
Moria
way.
Would win. Recency bias. Moria's gonna win, bro.
It's not even recency bias. I think just Moria's the funnest one, right?
God. Moria again is as much love. I'm not mad at it because he's been down for so long. So why not? But
why not raise the stocks, man?
Yeah, why not? I'm sure people bought in some Moria stock is so low. It was if this goes up, Moria stock is up now. But I would you sell your Moria stock right now?
No,
you bought in
dude,
real low.
I keep it.
You bought in after Marineford.
You know Moria stocks are only going to go up. Have you heard the Moria theories for this chapter?
No, I have not.
People are saying Moria's on this island.
Really? Why?
Go to... Damn, it's the one where Dragon is shooting people. I believe that's the page. Yeah. It's the one before we see the dragon reveal. The one where he's saying, "Hey, Lieutenant Commander, what's the purpose of this operation?" And then the civilian says, "Oh no, what's happening?" On the left side, people are saying that kid on the left side looks like a young Gecko Moria. I can see why people say it. I don't think it's Moria. I think they have similar hair, but it's not, I don't think it's him. There's no way, right? There's no way. That's a coincidence. That's a coincidence.
Okay.
Because if you look at Kid Moria, I mean, they do look similar. I'm not even going to deny that. I just don't think it's him, though. If we put Moria on God Valley, brother, what are we doing to Moria stocks? My God. Right?
Find Kid Gecko Moria to compare.
Yeah, Kid Gecko Moria SBS. You got to look it up. It kind of looks similar.
But
different
Kid
clothes,
Gecko
though.
Moria, and he looks like he still had the same skin. No? Well, it wasn't colored.
Yeah, it wasn't colored. It's black and white. So you don't know.
And I guess it's possible. They
Yeah,
have the same hair. They have the same hair.
Could be coincidence, could be something more. I mean, we do know
Could
that
be Oda.
you know, God Valley's in the West Blue. Moria grew up in the West Blue.
It could be Oda hedging. We're just like, do I want Moria here? Let's
put a 50-50 up there.
let's put somebody there just in case. I'm not mad at it though. Looks close enough. Shoot, Moria.
Yeah. Bring everybody here. You know? People are saying, which I say people say, people do want Buggy to somehow, some way make an appearance on this island as well. Whether he's a rabbit, whether he's a Celestial Dragon family member. Like, what do you think about Buggy?
I was looking at Moria's age. He's 50 after the time skip. So this is what, 38 years ago? So he'd be what, 12?
12, yeah. Doesn't look like a 12-year-old.
Does not look like a 12-year-old. But you know, people age differently in Japan.
Yes, something happens.
Wait, what was your question again?
Oh, just Buggy. Could you see Buggy coming in here?
Oh.
Do you want Buggy in God Valley some way?
Yeah. Screw it. Bring Buggy in. We already have all these people here. Why not Buggy?
Yeah, why not Buggy?
Yes. Sure, I love Buggy here.
Buggy origin story.
I'm not a part of the Buggy Stan Club, but I've thought about filling out an application. You know?
He's
like,
a
that's
fun
where
guy
I
to
am with my
follow.
Buggy fandom. Like, that's how I feel about Buggy. Where it's just like, I'm not there, but it'll probably be fun to be a part of that club. So because I really like Buggy. So, yeah. Bring Buggy back, baby. Bring Buggy back. Let's say he's in God Valley. Why not?
I mean, we do
like,
know
now
that,
I want to know who are all the West Blue characters.
when they fight, right? When Shanks and Buggy team up against Blackbeard, like that is the grouping. So we have Blackbeard, we have Shanks. Yeah, bring in baby Buggy. Why not?
Let's do quick trivia, Sai.
Oh,
Name the West Blue pirate. Gonna have North Blue people here, or just residents from other places of the world. And you gotta guess if they're from the West Blue or another blue. Are you ready?
Okay, go for it. Drop them.
Give you two characters. You let me know from West Blue or another blue. All right, we have Buffalo. And then we have Hina. Which one is from the West Blue?
Hina.
That is correct. Why did you choose Hina?
I don't know. I feel like who's the other character? Buffalo or Baby Five?
Buffalo, yeah.
I feel like Buffalo's from the North Blue.
That he is.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Buffalo is from the North Blue. Okay.
Yeah, instinct,
All
man.
right.
It's instinct.
Okay, here we go again. We have Parasu. And then we have Guernica.
Guernica's West Blue.
That is correct.
Hell yeah. Let's go. It's because Karasu, he's not the West Division commander. That's the West Division commander is Morley.
Okay.
Process of elimination.
Okay. All right, here we go. Here we have Lafitte.
Lafitte from the West Blue.
Why you say that?
His backstory. He was a peace officer in the West Blue.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, you know more West Blue characters than you thought.
Yeah, I just, you got to ask me, like, you got to bring up the person. I could say yes or no. Yeah, Lafitte, he was a peace officer in the West Blue. And because of that, I think people had theories about him and Brooke maybe knowing each other. Remember, that was like an old thing.
Yeah. And then that's why people speculate that Lafitte could be Blackbeard's benefactor.
Yeah.
Because he's from the West Blue as well. We have Ben Beckman. And we have Fujitora. Who's from the West Blue?
Oh, Jesus. Ben Beckman and Fujitora. Fujitora
is from the West Blue. Ben Beckman is from the North Blue.
Okay, that was tough. I wanted to say Ben Beckman because that's Shanks' right-hand man.
Shanks is from the West Blue, right? Exactly.
Yeah. So the reason I lean towards Fujitora, and this is a theory of mine, But we have Zoro and the Shimotsukis in the East Blue. We have Moria and the Kozukis in the West Blue. So I was like, okay, maybe people are saying Fujitora is also from another one of those families. Thor was asked in the West Blue too.
Got migrated.
Yeah, migrated. Easy.
Yep, he is from the West Blue. Just getting some West Blue knowledge. Like if somebody randomly asks you about West Blue pirates anytime soon, and you're like, oh well, Jigoro. You're like, well, how do you know that? I'm a One Piece guy. What do you mean? How do I know that?
Brago and Sai, they talked about it, man. Which I'm curious. So we're talking about matchups, but we didn't talk about somebody everybody's talking about right now. Monkey D. Dragon. Does this guy fight anybody here? The young cadet. The young Navy sailor.
I think he fights some demons here, man. I think this guy is in a battle that's in over his head. He's not ready for it, but he's going to come out on top because he has single-handedly affected like the future of One Piece. Is he going to fight anybody? I don't know. He's 17 here?
Hey, Luffy was 17 at Marineford. That's what people say all the time.
Yeah, it's different upbringing, You kind of learn based on generation. Like maybe Garp, learned in regards to like Luffy and his upbringing because of how Dragon was,
People are saying Kaido is younger than Dragon here too.
I don't think people should use age because people bloom at different ages, Like, there's a lot of people that were like really good at something as a kid, and then as they grow, maybe they don't get as tall or whatever. They don't, and so they kind of fall off, and somebody hits a growth spurt. So comparing things at the same age, I don't think that's how you should really do things. However, I understand it is fair to do it because they are connected in some way, but also Luffy's the main character.
That is true.
So it's just like I kind of look at the Straw Hats as like, for the most part, all exceptions, except for Usopp. Not even Usopp. Usopp is an exception as well. Now, is he exceptional? I don't know, but they're all exceptions in some way. Dragon looks like a regular guy here, but even if he is super strong, when was he supposed to show it? Like, was he supposed to knock out his superiors or conquer Haki? When the citizens didn't listen when he talked to them, was he supposed to use galaxy impact to put him down?
Supernova impact knocks out all the civilians.
Right. So we have no idea how strong he is because he's fighting like a regular Marine, but he could be a monster. We just gotta wait and see. Does he fight somebody here? I want to say he makes his mark, but it's not his time yet. Like it's almost like when LeBron James was playing in Team USA as a rookie. It's like people knew he would be great, but it wasn't his time.
Was it your time yet?
Well, not your time yet. You're going to be great, but it's not your time yet, young man. So we just kind of wait it out.
Here's the thing, man. Shanks' mom says, yo, save my boys. The boys are probably with Garling, man. So the minute Dragon goes to save him, I feel like he's going to run into Garling.
Boys with Garling. However, Garling, he is... All right, let me ask you. If Garling had to pick between these boys and Shocki, who's he picking? He's picking fucking Shocki. So
well, I don't know.
I'm assuming...
It's tough because, like, he called his boys adorable, too, and then plus...
But he also said, if they live...
Here's the thing. When the God Valley game started, something Garling said was, watch this, kids.
Watch this, kids.
Like, he sounded kind of proud.
He put him down. He put him down at some points. I don't think Dragon fought Garling for the kids. I think they were protected by, like, some low-level guard that Dragon probably beat.
He's probably like Solid Snake, just over here sneaking around, and, he steals the kids underneath the Celestial Dragon's noses.
I think he steals Shanks, and then when he's about to take Shamrock, they noticed him.
Yeah, maybe that's when Garling shows up, and he's like, whoa, where's my son?
But he managed to escape. That's crazy. Or either way, maybe he didn't escape, but...
Garp saves him. What about that?
Yeah, I wonder if Garp sees Dragon there.
Yeah, dude, like, imagine Garling's like, hey, where's my kid? And then, he goes in to fight Dragon, and then, boom,
and
Garp shows
like,
up
hey, that's my kid.
Yeah, hands off my son, Celestial. Be kind of cool.
He's like, I've been waiting to do this, Garp. You have been following instructions like you should have. No, that'd be fire.
People are making memes about Garp and Roger, brother. Like, it's been nonstop, dude.
But here's the thing. Dragon doesn't take the kid out of God Valley. He just puts him in a chest, no? That's where Roger got him.
He puts him on a chest, yeah.
Because remember, Roger opens the chest and Shanks was there.
Roger is going to take the chest, though?
Or maybe he like puts him in there for safekeeping to come back for him and never really gets a chance to go back. I can see Oda doing something like that, where it's like he gives Dragon a feat, and then he kind of just like takes it away a little bit. Whereas like he saved Shanks, but did he really? You know.
Yeah. Maybe like he's like, oh, I heard my old man talk about this guy Roger. He's a pirate, but he's an upstanding man. And that's why he puts the chest on a ship.
Maybe that's what he does.
Because you can't take him back as a Marine, because like imagine you bring a kid back and then your superior is like, yo, what the hell is this?
What is this
That's
kid?
a Celestial, man.
Put him on Roger's ship.
Yeah, Roger's ship. I'd rather put it on Roger's ship than Rox's ship. I'll say that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. He put it on Roger's ship. And he couldn't get Shamrock because either Garland came back or they noticed it and he had to dip. She's like, at least if I can save one, we'll see how that changes history or changes the future.
If he put Shanks in a box, in a treasure chest, people are saying that Dragon ate his fruit here. You like that?
I like that.
Do you think we'll see it?
Why not? Not seeing eat it? Probably not.
I mean, like seeing his power here.
No, hell no.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know. I feel like when you eat a fruit, the first thing you do is just accidentally activate it.
Oda might even leave it open-ended. Like he opens the chest and we don't know what he sees. Then he skips somewhere else.
I mean, we know what the fruit kind of is, though, right? It's wind-related somehow.
He's gonna troll, bro. He's gonna troll.
It's somehow wind-related. Like, that is a immutable fact.
You're gonna troll, man. You're gonna be like, oh wait. Oda!
And then it's revealed he has the resin fruit.
Oh my god, that'd be broken.
Be like Gear 5th all over again.
Beautiful resin theories.
The beautiful resin theory.
Beautiful. Loved some resin.
Yeah, resin is just great. Also, speaking of resin, man, I finished FMAB the other day.
Already?
Yeah, man, I binged it.
Oh my god!
I binged it, brother.
I mean, I've been telling you it was goated.
It's a good show. You know, it's funny because like I remember like the main plot points, but it's like all the in between and the character interactions.
You forget the characters. Yeah. You forget how good the characters are.
I watched an Adult Swim, so it's like, you know, it was very hazy nonetheless. And now that I finished watching it fully, like actually paid attention to it, it's an amazing show. I will say I was a little bit disappointed in Father. He kind of just aura farmed and didn't really fight in the end, but he looked cool though, bro.
The end was kind of whatever, but
yeah,
you know, throughout, like I said, the characters, the dynamics, the growth. I think Ed and Alphonse, their brotherhood, it just works.
I came to really enjoy Ed. Alphonse, I've always been like, but Ed was great.
Alphonse is good support. I think Ed is.
They're good in their own right.
Ed is a go-getter. You know, Ed is a go-getter. He is somebody that cannot see injustice happening in front of him. Right? No matter what, he has to. Has to speak up.
It pained me whenever he was like, "Oh, you know what? We could get our bodies back, but man, that Philosopher's Stone, it's made with people." And I love that at the very end, like he wouldn't budge, but we have Roy Mustang, and they're like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm not like them. Just give me my eyes, bro. Come on."
Yep.
Yeah. F that. I'm using this.
Mustang.
Like, hell yeah, Mustang. Thank you.
A Mustang has been through he's older, been through some shit. Yeah. It's just like, I think my favorite scene still is like obviously when Ed and Alphonse, they had their whole falling out at the beginning, but like when Ed was like, "I'm gonna come back for you. I'm gonna come get you,"
and then Alphonse has that same scene where it's like, "Oh, buddy, I want you, but not right now. You're too damn skinny. Come on." Yeah. It's great.
They just men of principle, man.
I will say, I was very disappointed in how Kimberly died initially, just getting bit and that's it. Because he was like a force to be reckoned with, and then like boom, he got bit, and then what? Pride ate him. But I do like that they brought him back at the end of the Pride fight, where he's like, Salim, you're not Pride anymore, buddy. Like actually, you're going to a human? Yeah, I can't have that. And then Salim's like, what the? Kimberly, what are you doing here? He's like, I love it in here. Like that was great. I was like, okay, finally I'm feeling good about Kimberly because he was one of my favorite characters, and then he just
dope.
died so unceremoniously.
I didn't expect you to go that deep into spoilers, but
I mean, FMA, that's a 20-year-old show. If somebody's complaining about spoilers on FMA, I mean, I don't even know what to tell you, dude.
they complain every time.
They complain.
They're like, oh my God, Sai, I was just watching it.
Yeah. I just started FMA, come on.
I just started watching Breaking Bad, Sai, you just killed it for me.
Yeah. Guys, it's been up for 20 years, man. I'm sorry.
Somebody did say we didn't talk about the ending of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, we could talk about Breaking Bad for a second. People were also mad, though, that we go on tangents. Yeah. It's
anyway, the ending of Breaking Bad. Because I finally finished it. I'm on Better Call Saul now.
Oh, are you? Wait, how far?
4 episodes in, brother.
Never mind. I don't know what happens that early. I don't want to spoil.
Yeah, this is a scamming episode. We saw has this long
skateboard
con
kids?
with the watch.
Oh,
no,
yeah, the watch, yeah, and his friend.
Yeah, that was insane. I was like, this is crazy. But yeah, it's been really good so far. But the ending of Breaking Bad, and I watched El Camino as well.
El Camino's kind of whatever.
It was fine.
It was fine.
It was closure to Jesse's story.
Yeah, it's just one of those things like you waited all these years for like something more from the Breaking Bad universe, and then you get El Camino, and it's like, okay, cool.
I thought we'd see like more perspective, like what's Skylar doing, like how did she feel after like everything that's going on, or what Flynn, like how's he doing, but it was just like Jesse's perspective and shit.
Yeah, Jesse running around.
Shout out to his boys, real friends. Oh my gosh,
Badger.
Badger and Skinny Pete, just W friends, man, just
absolute
solid
idiots.
Through and through, absolute idiots, just idiots through and through, but real freaking friends. Towards the end of Breaking Bad, though, I guess for Walt, I felt like he turned into like a caricature, like almost like a villain in his mind. And for most of the show, I was like, Walt, you're not doing it for your family. Like, it's past that point now. And he admitted it towards the end. Like, I like this shit.
I liked it. I had fun.
Made me feel something. And I like that admittance. I mean, I think even after him kind of trying to take all the blame for everything that happened, to take it off of Skylar, I think that was noble. Him coming back to get his to get back at the people who stole his company, Elliot.
The rich duo?
Yeah, the rich duo. I thought that was insane how he walked into that house and they did not notice. And he was just
love
chilling.
Badger and Skinny Pete just with the freaking laser pointers.
The laser.
They're like, I gotta lead assassins in this house. And it's just them like, are we doing a good job, Mr. White?
It's like he's genius, man.
It's great.
And then even our really what's his name? He's in El Camino as well. What was his name?
Which one?
The idiot that had the uncle.
Todd Algonquin or something like that. Yeah.
Todd is like,
gotta love Todd, man.
a lovable idiot. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, did he make a mistake hitting the kid? Yes, but he had good intentions. He said,
he's like, man,
the kid
I
was
just
gonna
thought
say
he would mess up,
man.
Yeah.
He's trying to get brownie points.
But even in El Camino, he was like, yo, like, I'm gonna take better care of you, like, I don't want you to be going out like this. It's just like treating like a dog. And then I think in general, I didn't hate Todd as much. He was just dumb. Like, he was just like,
yeah, people really hated Todd, but I was always kind of pretty neutral on him.
He's whatever. Like,
I didn't hate him.
He's doesn't seem like a bad person. He's kind of like the person that's like does what needs to be done. Like he's somebody that you want on your team. Like he's gonna do what needs to be done.
I mean, even when Mr. White showed up at the very end to like the hideout, Todd was like, "Hey, Mr. White, you shouldn't be here, man." Like he was still kind of looking out for him, you know.
Oh, when he
like,
showed up to that cafe when he was meeting with that lady, Lydia, your girl, and Walt got her back pretty good.
Yeah, that was so good with the ricin, right?
Pretty. I was like, why is he getting the ricin? Why is he obsessed with this ricin? Yeah, he got her back really nice.
Yeah, Lydia,
like, okay.
Great gal, but number one's always Jane.
For a while, Jane even had a cameo in El Camino.
Jane ruined me, bro.
I
got to skip the Jane scenes whenever I rewatch Breaking Bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. She's cool. I did like at first I was like, well, why are you leaving, man? You did all this to get here. Now you're leaving.
Saving Jesse, bro.
Yeah, but then he went to save Jesse, and then he went to get his get back.
Yeah. Get revenge for Hank's death, essentially.
Hank's death, killing all those guys, killing the uncle that was a dick that stole all his money. So I think he went out like a G ultimately. I think Breaking Bad is a fantastic show.
Who was
had a pretty good ending.
Villain? Or I guess favorite character? Because I really enjoyed Gus.
I think it's Gus.
Gus is just fantastic across the board.
Gus
it's a very sympathetic villain too. Like, you see his backstory. You're like,
see his backstory. Gus, Mike
was great.
Like Mike a lot, and Mike is in Better Call Saul too. So like,
you got him again.
Yeah, that's dope seeing Mike in that. Who else I really like? Skylar grew on me. Because I hated Skylar at first. I thought she was the most annoying woman. I was like, oh my God, she's so naggy. But she grew on me for sure.
It's a real character, but yeah, I'm not the biggest Skylar fan.
I just feel like of course she made mistakes by like even IFT, you know?
Yeah.
But like for the most part, she was so solid. Like she held him down, man. So Skylar was one that grew on me. Mike, Gus, Hank. Love Hank.
Oh, I love Hank.
Yeah, Hank. And I think as much as I love Hank is as much as I hate Marie. Despise Marie's character.
Dude, Walt should have got rid of that book. If Hank never found out, they would have been fine. Smooth sailing, dude.
But sometimes with things like that, I kind of feel like him not getting rid of the book is part of what makes him him. It's like that arrogance.
Yeah,
you know?
It's the ego.
That ego. He can't get rid of it. It's just it's for him. It's like every time he sees it, it's like a collection. Like, look what I got away with. It's just like basking in it. And, it's just like, I think when you look at it from look more outward and when they talk about Walt and everything that he did and was responsible for, I'm like, damn, he really was a monster.
Yeah, I mean, he viewed himself as like the main character inside of Gus's operation, where it's like, dude, if he just realized his spot and his place, he'd be fine. Like that was a beautiful relationship that he had with Gus. Just squandered.
I think at some point, because of how he was acting, Gus is going to definitely replace him eventually. He's going to kill him at some point. But, he just, like I say, ego, and control. And that just led to his demise. And the fact that he did all this with Hank, his brother-in-law, being being a cop, it's just like...
I feel so bad for Hank. Like, so many times Walt played him for a fool, dude.
Sometimes Hank just didn't want to see it because it's Walt. You know? Like, and I think at the first episode kind of showed us what Hank thought about Walt. Like, come on. Want a little excitement in your life? Walt would never, so he never really saw him that way. So, that's why he had that anxiety attack when he found out. He's like,
yeah. And then the garage scene.
Garage scene was fantastic.
Across the board, man.
But Hank turned into just like this. I mean, I get it though, but obsessive, It's like, we gotta get him. And Jesse, Jesse, even with him getting like abducted damn near and turned into a slave, like he snitched, man.
He did. I love how we got that little scene where like what Jesse, he's envisioning something like a log cabin house over here just crafting some stuff. I'm like, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, Jesse. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You snitch, and it's like it'd be different if he wasn't a part of the operation. You were a part of this. Even though you tried to run away or leave in certain moments, but even then, like you got out, and then you got caught again because you're driving around throwing money outside. And Jesse, what are we doing? And he crashed. I don't know. But, you definitely feel more sorry for Jesse than you do for Walt. Ultimately, a solid, great show.
What's your rating out of 10?
Great ending.
I go with like an 8.5.
I'd do a 9. But like,
yeah.
But something like Ozark, I'd do 8.5.
Funny, for Better Call Saul, I give it 9. I like Better Call Saul a little bit more. I love Better Call Saul. I
like Saul's
you talked about watching it. I was like,
well,
man, I might have to rewatch that too.
I like Jimmy. I like his character a lot.
Jimmy is great. Have you met the girl lawyer?
Yes, the one with the tall voice.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Yeah, I forget her name.
Kim Wexler.
Yeah,
she's great.
Cool.
Love Kim.
She's cool. The episode that I just finished was like him creating the billboard and dressing just like Hamill.
Yeah. Oh, Hamill's a great character too. God. Oh, yeah. How do you feel about what's that guy's name? Chucky? Charles?
Chuck, his brother?
Yeah, Chuck, the brother, who's trapped in like a microwave house essentially.
I don't know what's up with dude. He's like, it's a scene where he just went out for the newspaper and he's like almost passed. Now he's like, ugh. Yeah. And then they show the perspective. He's just running across the street.
Electromagnetic waves. Dude, if we tied it back to One Piece, Kid would be like his worst enemy, bro. Yeah.
He'd be so screwed.
Kid with the magnet fruit. My God.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is wrong with him? But, they tied it in him being his brother, him helping him out when he was getting caught up in stuff. And so, like, no, I'm really enjoying it a lot so far.
Nice character.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm excited. You gotta finish that quick.
How many episodes of Better Call Saul?
It's 6 seasons, I think.
6, so one more.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad was 5, right?
Yeah. Breaking Bad was 5. Better Call Saul, I believe, is 6.
Okay. No, I'm in there. I'm locked in. I love that show.
We're gonna tie this back to One Piece for 1 second. Just for a little bit. And I'm gonna hit you with another theory that people are talking about.
Hit me with it.
Rumor has it, the ship that we see in this chapter, the Navy prison ship, is actually the Black Ship, operated by the man marked by flames. How do you feel about that?
I thought somebody was saying that's Dragon Ship.
People are saying it looks like Dragon Ship. I don't see it. It's just like a Navy prison ship in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that like we haven't really seen a lot of quote all black ships in One Piece. And Dragon Ship, it's more like brown when you get the coloring.
Yeah.
But this is like a distinctly black. And people are saying that maybe the man marked by flames is on this island, and they leave the island by taking that ship.
Okay, if the man marked by flames is on this island and takes his ship, then who is the man marked by flames? Is it a former Rocks pirate? Is it a former God Knight?
Dun dun dun.
Probably not. Is it a former slave that's here with the Vankov and them? No. Is it somebody that got caught in the crossfire and got burned? Maybe. I think it's just like it really narrows it down. Unless like the man marked by flames is like playing 2 roles and is somebody that we know, but they're like a Marine or something. Like
I don't know. It's a tough one, because this ship, while it belongs to the Navy right now, it could belong to anybody today.
Yeah.
And then it might not even be black, right? Like it could be like brown when we see it in the anime.
It's a hard one to kind of prove, but you can make jumps to make it make sense. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
not the worst.
I'm not mad at it. No, we've had way worse series, so yeah, let's sure, why not?
Yeah, man marked
Screw
by
it.
flames, black ship. This is it, guys. You heard it here first. Brago believes in the theory. I heard another theory,
Believe it.
and they're saying that Shocki might die here at God Valley.
With Shocki.
Shakuyaku.
What do you mean?
I had a YouTube comment say that. No explanation, no start, finish, no punchline. Just, I think Shakuyaku dies at God Valley. And I didn't know how to respond to that comment, so I just, I didn't respond. But I'm like maybe if I bring it up, because I brought up to Par. And I was like, okay, Par, what do you think about this one? He didn't know where to go. And I was like, okay, maybe we both just don't see the vision. So I wanted to bring up to you as well. How do you feel about the theory that Shocki dies at God Valley?
Okay, let's talk about it. Shocki dies at God Valley. Rayleigh and Roger and Rox, they're all devastated. So they go on a mission to figure out how to clone Shocki because they needed peace in the One Piece world again. And they rely on Miss Bakken, who's actually has some ties to Mads, right? And then they go through the whole process to clone Shocki, and then boom, Shakuyaku is actually a clone. That's why the people aren't reacting to her like they did to Shocki back in the day, because she doesn't have the original sauce of the Shakuyaku that was the pirate queen of One Piece.
That's good. No, wow. You guys heard it here first. Brago has inherited the will of dead Shakuyaku.
Imagine the theory. The Shocki that you know is not the real one.
I don't know, like, it's one of those things like, okay, sure, Shocki dies here, we clone her, but why, right?
Why?
Like, what does this do for the story?
What's the whole point?
Yeah, it's kind of convoluted. Like, imagine we learned that about Zoro.
Show.
Like, imagine we learned that Zoro is actually a clone of the real Zoro who died when he was a kid. It's like, okay, sure.
The real Zoro died in Thriller Bark.
Yeah, the real Zoro died at Thriller Bark, and then Kuma brought Zoro's corpse to Vegapunk, and then Vegapunk cloned Zoro and then brought him back and dropped him off. Yeah. Yes. What does that do for the story?
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what the point was.
Are we creating
it happened.
Like a buddy manga of the Rocks Pirates where they go on an expedition to bring Shocki back? Like,
yeah, it's like the theory that the Straw Hats aren't actually traveling right now. They're currently all in a simulation.
This is a Matrix?
You know how mad people would be though if I mean, I don't know if I'd like it either, to be fair. If we find the One Piece and then we zoom out and it's a kid playing a video game. None of this was real.
I think if we found a One Piece and
then we go to like modern era and a kid wakes up, he's like, oh, that was a crazy dream. And then he goes to school.
That would suck.
That would suck.
That would
be awful.
There
have been mangas that they don't do that exactly, but they do things kind of similar.
The funniest part is
I don't want to spoil endings, but yeah, it's nuts.
Funniest part is me thinking, so you tell me those characters weren't real?
None of these fictional characters are real in my fictional
story. You tell me
story?
they weren't real? you spit on me, Oda.
Yeah.
You disgrace me. You embarrass me. That's crazy. No, I don't want that. Mm-mm. No, yeah. I need them to be real. Like, not some figment of some kid's imagination.
Yeah, or like, okay, how about this? I'll make it sadder. What if the kid wakes up and it's like Par, it's a cancer patient, and he's like in a hospital, and he's like, oh, what a great dream before I pass away. Would you still hate it?
It's like Par is crazy.
Love Par. But, you know, if that's the case, we got to like cut him some more slack,
Absolutely love
right?
Par.
We got to cut him some more slack.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it'll be a lot more sad, but you know, sorry, cancer patient kid. I still want my characters to be real, you know, and not some figment of your imagination, child. But you know, I hope everything works out for you.
Yeah, and then we see that, the kid's drawing a picture of Luffy. And he's like,
No.
this is a character I made.
The only thing that would make it worse is like I said, that would be terrible. But like, if somehow they make it so that, like we zoom out and then it's like a book that was being read.
Oh,
right?
like a children's book.
Like a children's book, and then you see like a couple of kids in class, but like they're like kids that we recognize.
Oh, like Eustace Kid.
Yeah, right. But then, like, no, but Eustace Kid.
Literally Eustace Kid.
Eustace Kid. Yeah.
Emphasis on the kid.
Right? So then they're like, yeah, they're saying this story, but it's all fiction. And then like Oda like pans to something that let us know, like, no, everything that was read was true. But the world thinks it's fiction. You know? Like, what if we see Luffy like walking outside with a straw hat or something?
Yeah, but it's not really Luffy. It's like a salary man.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Nami's like an actual. What about like the kid opens his eyes and is like, Nami, is that you? And then it's the TV and it's just a weather lady. She's like, oh yes,
she looks just like Nami.
Outside. Yeah.
So this kid has created his own like fictional story in his head based off of real characters that he's seen on TV.
Yeah, either TV or just like in his hospital room. Like his doctor could
Luffy's
be like really short and hairy, and then he's like, "Oh my God, Chopper, is that you?" And it's like, "No, it's me, Doctor J."
Is that like schizophrenia? What is that?
I don't know. This is the ending of One Piece. This would be the worst ending known to mankind.
Listen, all I hope is Oda, just don't get cute. All right, don't get cute.
Yeah, don't do this, Oda, please. I don't think you would.
Schizophrenia is a serious mental health condition that affects how people think, feel, and behave. It may result in a mix of hallucinations, delusions, and disorganized thinking and behavior. Sounds like most One Piece fans.
And then his dad comes in with like a Fu Manchu, and he's like, "Oh my God, dragon!"
Yeah, that would be insane. People would hate Oda. Like One Piece would just like plummet.
It would plummet 100%.
Oh my God! Like imagine reading. And then at the end, One Piece is all like the figment of a schizophrenia kid creating all these characters from shit they've seen. Is like a weird twist on Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah. Frankie, is that you? Opens his eyes, rubs them. Oh, it's just a vending machine.
Like, heck. Oh, please.
Jimbei, hello? And then it's like a fish tank.
It's like, Oda, don't get artsy and get cute and try to get in your bag to make it. No. Just do the typical shonen ending with Luffy showing his hat, having his hat. We can't really see his eyes, something like that. And then we see like Luffy in the future with a bad haircut. That's what it got to be.
And then we see like a little kid named Buffy or something. Boofy.
Right, Boofy. You like little Boofy. And I'm not sure if you've ever seen it, but Boofy somehow meets Katakuri, and Katakuri is like, join my ship, join my family.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, yeah, do that. Don't do the schizophrenia kid that's delusional about the characters and all that. No,
Fire Fist Ace is really just a kid who eats hot Cheetos and his hands are stained with red.
That's insane. Like, I can't echo enough, right? How much people would hate One Piece if, like, at the end, that's what you're reading for. Like, that's what you're reading for. And then Oda uses this as a transition to, like, his, what you call it? His anime or manga about living life in another world.
Oh, yeah, he does, like, an isekai.
He does an isekai off of that. Hold on. Oh, please.
Oh, the end
Oda,
of the
I know
legend.
you're watching this. Don't do that.
Please, Oda, I'm begging you. Rescind the script.
Do this in the live action.
Editor, please, don't do this.
Do it in the live action, not here.
Stop drawing it, please, Oda.
Oda's like, idea.
Now that you mention it. So before we end off, the last thing we got to talk about, back to serious stuff again. Have you seen the popular theory that, by the way, go to the last page of this chapter. Look at Blackbeard. Look at that little kid. Yes. And now look at his neck. Are those baby hands around his neck?
What?
People are saying that a little kid is holding onto Blackbeard's back. Do you see the hands? Are like it's kind of like.
Y'all are sick. Y'all are sick people. Who thinks of shit like this?
I mean, okay. To be fair, I see this. Saying, I see the hands, though, right?
I see it, but Sai, come on.
It. You admit it. You see it. Does Blackbeard have a little brother or sister?
Well, I thought that was confirmed that he has a sister.
That's like concept art from like 2002, though.
She just come here to teach. No, there's nothing.
No? So what would that be then? Like a necklace, a really weirdly drawn shirt?
Oh my God. I think the fact that people do this is so One Piece. Because now I'm kind of like...
No other fan base would do this. I love it.
I'm kind of like, huh.
Even you kind of acknowledge it.
I kind of see it.
You can't deny it, man. You can't deny it.
Sure. No.
Sure? Just sure?
No, it's just a shirt. It's just a shirt. No, it's just a shirt. Those are not baby hands because what's that other thing? Like, what is that?
I don't know, man.
Is that like a hand? Like, is she one-handed like Shanks?
No, like it looks two-handed, right? Like just.
Where's
like
the other hand?
Holding onto the other one? Like one hand over the other.
No. So is that a foot as well?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening, man. But people have been talking about this one, and you know, it's like I think it's just the shirt, but like I see the hand though, right? Like I can see it.
I feel like this would be a perfect thumbnail. What you missed? Did you see this?
Circle the giant hand around his neck.
Just blow it up.
This reminds me of you remember like back when Cross Guild got revealed in the manga, and Mihawk had like the little it's like neck shading, but people were like, oh my god, Mihawk got scarred. Somebody scarred Mihawk. Remember that? This is what it reminds me of. It's like, okay, could be something, could be nothing, but
I remember the X Drake one when X Drake versus Sanji. Like a little tip when Sanji's kicking X Drake, like armor hardening, finally confirmed.
Yeah,
insane.
I mean, to be fair, Sanji he did have armament hardening, so you know it works. If for Janbei, what they said, it's like his armament hardening combined with Diable Janbei. Now his flames can go to a higher temperature because of his hockey.
Yeah.
But we don't like see the hockey on his leg.
Yeah, but you know, we know there's invisible hockey and stuff like that, so it's like
yeah. And then plus it's like, you know, it's so lit up with fire that I guess we can't see it.
Yep.
Yeah. And so Teach's little brother or sister, Brago, is very unsure about this, but he sees it, guys. So you have not lost hope yet. To the Shocki is dead theorists out there, I think that one is another one Brago really enjoys.
I think we answered that one. I'm with you, brother. Shocki is not the same one.
And now for the Shocki. For the last theory, Mihawk being here at God Valley. We kind of talked about it a while back on your video, but you know, Mihawk being here, I don't think that's awful. If he does have a celestial dragon like lineage, I feel like we learned it here. For sure. He should be 5 by the time of this flashback. And we know that Shanks and Shamrock are his kids, so baby Mihawk or kid Mihawk, sure.
At least a hint. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe like a, you know, We see a kid, we don't see the face. We don't see the face. If we don't see it here, it'd be tough. But I'm not mad at it. I know it's like a lot of theories about Mihawk being a former celestial, but what if he's a former slave? What if he's
a former
rabbit?
slave would be crazy.
What if he's one of the rabbits, man?
Yeah, one of the special rabbits.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Who knows? But if Mihawk is here, man, it's up.
I think
that'd be fantastic.
One way or another, I do think Mihawk will show up in this flashback. If not here, then later at Marie's Raw. Because we do know that King Harold meets Shanks there eventually. Like, they have run-ins. Mm-hmm. And that should be around the time when Shanks is having his legendary duels with Mihawk. So maybe Shanks brings it up, or maybe we see Mihawk there. I feel like he'll get tied in somehow.
He brings Mihawk as a +1, like, yo.
Hey, I want to fight this guy after I'm done, so can I bring him over? That'd be funny. Maybe that's when they establish the warlords. They're like, yeah, my friend Mihawk, he wants to join, but he's like not a celestial. Well, what can we do? Oh, the warlords. We were thinking about this. Mihawk, give me the first one.
Just got to submit a blood sample. Check it out.
Yeah.
That's how they created the Seraphim.
The Seraphim. That's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't really mind a blood extraction to join the warlord system. Like, sure, why not?
A little test.
Yeah, they could just say they're checking for STDs.
Yeah, just making sure that you're going to be around for a while.
Yeah, no STDs within the Shishibukai.
None, because they have sex with each other.
I don't know about that. The only female warlord is Boa, right?
No party like a Dofi party, am I right?
People can't forget, Dofi is a celestial dragon. A lot of people love Doflamingo. I don't get it, man. People are like,
First of all,
celestial dragons are awful, but Doflamingo, he's the exception.
You're wrong, though.
What's up?
That there's only one female warlord. Got Crocodile, Luffy's mom!
It's crazy because I was actually thinking about this for a minute. I was like, wait, did I forget somebody? Like, no, I didn't. I was actually racking my brain, dude. I was like, no way.
I forgot him.
Yeah, I forgot about the most obvious one.
Yeah, I think 2-0 is good that type of party.
Yeah, I feel like not really balanced, huh? It's just Boa.
A lot of women.
Yeah, that is true. Not a lot of female pirates when you really think about it. People still hold on to Whitey Bay to this very day.
I'm sure they can pick up some seat fillers in Amazon Lily.
Do you think so? Maybe. They all go their separate ways. If the Amazonians all became their own pirate captains, they could just not rule the world, but I think they'd revitalize female pirate groups.
I think a lot of them would die.
They have Ryuo, though, Brago.
But they're so ignorant. They know nothing.
That is true. They would go to an island and be like, what is that? What is this?
Yeah.
Huh? What is that?
They get manipulated.
Yeah. They didn't even know Luffy had, balls. They didn't know what that was. They thought that was a mushroom.
Yeah, they're getting manipulated.
So imagine,
crazy.
Tricking them. No, I got sperm cramps.
This is a lollipop.
I need your help.
Get it out.
Jeez. Manipulation 101. That's awful. So have you seen the memes about Rox going to God Valley for his family? And he's like, please, Roger, Garp, I just want to save my wife and son and help the slaves in my ancestors and my clan. And then Garp is like, no. And then Roger's hitting him with the divine departure. I saw one where it was a meme about it was a bunch of people in a cage, and you had this I don't know the movie, some slaver coming by saying, whoa, calm down, guys. And then they put Garp over his forehead. Whoa, get back in the cage, y'all.
I think that's very clever framing for what Rox wants, but you can't just delete everything he did beforehand,
Yeah, he's still a bad guy. He's still a villain Is he the worst villain out there? Probably not.
No, he's not the worst villain out there. Now he has a noble cause.
Yeah, he has a noble cause here.
And I know people don't care about the Admiral because like, well, he's an Admiral. He works for the World Government. Yeah. But he killed a man. You know? Who knows who else he killed? So it's just, you know, I would say like he's not as bad as obviously the World Government said. Like,
yeah.
He's just a very hardy, ambitious, maybe overbearing guy. You know? That fate kind of had its plans for him.
Do you think that Roger and Garp will help Rox once he mentions his family and when they see what's happening here? Or do you think they will just instantly oppose him?
They're not helping him. No. I don't. It's like they want next, you know? Especially for Garp. Garp didn't help his grandson.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, Garp could see what's happening here, and then Dragon's like, "Dad, can you help the slaves?" And then Garp's like, "Move over, son. Roger's over here. Come on."
It's like somebody posted an episode of when Ace is at the door and Luffy's in the room. Smoker stuffed Ace's head down to get to Luffy.
He did.
Where it's like, the 2nd Division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates, son of Roger, you just brushed him aside for Luffy. That's what Garp would do. He'd see Rox, like, get out of my way, Rox. I'm here for Roger.
Yeah. Here. And then the thing with Rox, too, is that he probably won't mention his family, because the only person he told was King Harold, right? He didn't even tell his crew.
Say anything. He's gonna like,
Roger shows up, boom.
Yeah. Maybe they might realize what he's fighting for, but, you know, I don't think he's like, guys, please help me.
So the thing is, though, so Roger and Garp turned a blind eye to the slaves then, huh?
Yeah, they're just slaves.
Yeah, fair enough. Maybe, you know, if you have no context of the island, maybe you're just assuming they're playing a game. You see, like, the points and the narrator counting and stuff. The targets, and you're like, oh yeah, this is just you know, God Valley has some weird customs.
I think maybe Garp turns more of a blind eye, but I think Roger definitely.
You think he'll help?
Something? Yeah, I think he'll help. I think Garp might help in his own way, not overtly, you know, to compromise his position, but I think he'll help as well.
Yeah, maybe like I could see Garp pulling like a Fujitora, where like he lets people get away, and they're like, "Oh, Garp, stop those slaves! They're hopping on the ship!" And then
he's
Garp's
like, they're too powerful.
My arm is cramping. Fuck!
Sperm cramps. Oh my god.
Sperm cramps. No, I made up sperm cramps because, you know, like, women complain about their period, so it's like we need to complain about something too. So it's sperm cramps.
I'm here for it. I'm here to.
Not like that's a smart thing to do, by the way, you know, but.
To compare
it's just like it's a stupid meme.
Cramps.
What's up?
Periods aren't even that bad, right?
Yeah, on like the pain scale, it's like a 1 out of 10. Yeah, shout outs to the female audience we have here. Sorry,
just bleeding from your vagina
every week, or every like couple
every
of weeks.
Week is crazy.
Yeah. Every week, that'd be kind of that's kind of wild, huh?
I know they have the simulator.
Oh yeah, would you ever do one?
I'd try it.
A period cramp simulator? I don't know, dude. The guys I see go through that, they're yelping, dude.
But to be fair, like, I don't think it's a fair assessment because I've never had it before. How were you your first time?
That is true. Yeah. Maybe
you know?
like
you're doing
like
this to
veterans
me.
at this point, right?
Right. You've gotten used to this, right? You got a routine. You know when it's coming. Now this is sprung upon me. I don't know how to handle this. This is new to me. You know?
Yeah, it's like I like to see a woman get a sperm cramp.
No. Imagine a woman getting kicked in the balls.
How often have you been kicked in the balls? Like in your entire life?
It's happened in sports. That's normally
they don't
what
like
happens
kick you. They just like, you know, you get tackled, or, you know, you run into
Well,
somebody.
I've gotten more hit where somebody's going after the ball.
Yeah.
And like sometimes it's like a delayed reaction, man. Like and it's like, oh my God, I'm immobilized. I can't move for a while. And it's not even like a direct attack. So if it was direct, I'm out for days, man.
Yeah.
Days. So,
It's a painful one.
very painful.
Yeah, we have
Jesus.
like crazy weaknesses. You would think that like after all these years of evolution, we'd be like, I don't know, we'd have armor down there and like,
The sack is still
something.
weak.
Like, you know how like Cooler from the Dragon Ball Z movies, how like he's like, ah, and then like the mask pops up. Like I'm surprised we guys don't have like a cup that just spawns in.
But we don't have anything to protect it,
and then
though. We don't use it enough to gain protection from it. It's not getting hit enough.
So if if guys got hit in the nuts like constantly for, evolution takes a long time. Like let's say like 10 million years, we would eventually develop guards that just pop in.
Yeah, you'd have like, I'm sure, like, because sometimes like some of these tribes in different countries, they do certain things to kind of prepare their bodies. Like if you wanted your balls to have more resistance, like as a kid you're already hitting their balls, then as a kid before school they're getting kicked in the balls. Eventually you're gonna develop the resistance, man.
Yeah, have you ever seen like those Chinese monks where they're like constantly hitting them with like sticks, and
Right.
then eventually they just like tank every blow?
Yeah,
And it's like, yeah, like they've been tanking that since birth, man.
body's amazing.
Yeah, it's resilient.
Resilient, it's responsive, it has like deterrence, it tells you what you don't like, it tells you what you do like, it tells you what you probably shouldn't do, it gives you warnings. Like a perfect machine.
Yeah.
Well, we don't look at it that way because we just have it, but like, sensors telling you what to do, how to do it. When you're sick, it's just
I wish we could
beautiful.
like osmosis Jones into our own body whenever we get sick, though. Like imagine like a little Brago, just like you have a cold, and you're like, okay, let me just go inside. So you like you put your hands together, and then little Brago just pops out, and he's just like, oh, where's that common cold?
Yeah, but what if I give myself the flu because I don't know what the hell to do down there?
Yeah, but like let's say you're like knowledgeable, right? Like you studied about it, they teach you this in class, you know what to look for.
Yeah, I know what to look for, but like, what if I like I got like the medicine, I stumble in there, and then it falls into like my rectum,
Oh, that would suck.
right? So all of a sudden it's like NyQuil in my rectum.
Just made it way worse.
Way worse, Like I don't think we want us to be the ones operating inside of us. We just kind of let it happen naturally,
I mean, maybe that's when we start having everybody become a doctor, which does bring us back to One Piece for one last time. Dr. Kureha, could you see her here at God Valley?
Doing what?
I don't know. So Dr. Kureha,
Is she from West Blue?
I don't. So here's the thing, right? Dr. Kureha is one of those characters that we know pretty much nothing about. And, she's been around for so long that at the beginning of this flashback, a lot of people thought that we would see her, right? Because she's, 130 or something. So we're like, oh, yeah, like we're 100 years in the past, so we should see Dr. Kureha,
141.
maybe. Yeah, so we never saw her. So when will we ever get her backstory? Because she is, people want to downplay Dr. Kureha, that's fine. But you got to remember, she is the first person in the entire series that knows about the will of D. And she's also the first person in the entire series that has known Gold Roger's real name. She calls him Gold D. Roger, the first one.
Yeah, 140 years is a long time.
Yeah, and she did not fit into the King Harold flashback, which went back 100 years ago. So people are saying we could see Dr. Kureha at God Valley as like a Holy Knight or something of the sort. And like, as memey as it sounds, I don't think it's that bad of an idea. Because at some point, we're going to have to explain why she knows what she knows.
You know Dr. Kureha's first name?
That is true. She's just Dr. Reen.
Right. What if she's where the doctor message? What if she's a D?
I don't know. She could be a D Clan member. But, you know, like, another thing, too, to keep in mind is that she did go up to the Holy Land with Dalton. And she was chilling up there, dude.
Is just flip it. Her name is R.D. Kureha.
R.D. Kureha. One of the Holy Knights at the time. And then after she saw Rocks and all of them, she said, you know what?
I'm cool.
I'm out of here. I quit.
This isn't fun anymore. I'm not having fun anymore. Let me go help people. I've hurt too many people.
Dr. Kureha, man. I'm buying your stocks. Kind of like Gecko Moria. Nobody believes in Gecko Moria. Dr. Kureha is another character where I have high stocks in. She's gonna. I
don't think her stocks are that low though. But they're low enough. But they're not that low. You know.
Can't forget too.
Like, she's like loved worldwide.
She is loved, and the thing is that when Wapol showed up, she kind of insinuated that she'd beat his ass.
Strong.
I think she's strong because I rewatched Drum Island. I finished it a while back. I'm on Water 7. I'm catching up. And she was going to fight Wapol, but then Sanji was like, hey, like, I got this. You know, he protected her, and then she was like, yeah, if you guys can't handle it, then, you know, I got this. So she's not, like, weak. You know, she wasn't, like, a damsel in distress at all.
Yeah, well, Wapol isn't. But like you said, that's not weak at all. That's dope.
Yeah.
Dr.
K, man. Dr. K, yeah, Mihawk, man. Gecko Moria, Marshall D teaches, Davy D teaches little brother, sister. We got so many brand new characters that people might have missed just coming into this island. It's going to be crazy. You know, we talked about Mihawk's dad being here, the potential Holy Knight commander, which could be where the rivalry starts, right? Oh, my dad was the previous Supreme Commander. Now it's your dad. I'm going to fight you, Shanks. Like, yeah, we uncovered a lot in this video. FMAB, Braga's a big fan of Greedling. Greedling, great character, by the way.
Thank you.
I was so sad when Greed died, man. He said, you know what, you know what, at the end of the day, I just wanted friends, man. This is great. Oh, Greed, amazing! W character.
He was amazing.
Bradley, also pretty cool.
Fear Bradley's great.
Fear Bradley didn't really care too much for, like, I don't know. I'm so mixed on Bradley. He's just an aura farmer. He's just straight up aura farmer.
He's aura.
That's all he is. But I enjoy. He looks cool too, man. Fear Bradley.
He's aura, man. Let
Envy, amazing Envy's character dope. Too. The death of a lot of these people. I still don't care about Scar. I thought I would like Scar. People were like, "Oh, Sai, by the end of the series, you're gonna like Scar." I don't care about Scar. You know, if I had to like Inish Varlin, I like Miles. Miles is my guy. You know, people see him as a sellout, but it's like, no, dude, he's changing things from the inside. He's not letting it define him. He's following Olivier, a great character. The Armstrongs.
Armstrong. Yeah, Olivier's fantastic. One thing, like we said before, one thing FMAB does well is female characters. You know,
yes,
Hawkeye, Izumi, Curtis, Olivier. It's just Rinri. You really enjoy it. I mean, if you go to Lust, you really enjoy the female characters.
Lust should have stuck around longer. I feel like she died way too soon.
Lust should have been around longer for sure.
Even Gluttony was kind of fun. Gluttony,
Gluttony. I like how she said Gluttony.
He's just so stupid, dude.
I just like how she
said
Gluttony.
Gluttony is so dumb.
Oh, go get him, Gluttony.
It's like a master and their dog.
Yeah. I do like, and the voice acting was top tier.
Yeah. And
Did you watch the dub, right?
I watched the dub. Dude, Father, like I said, I liked his design. Just even the ending for Father is fine. Just the fight was so lackluster. Like,
the fight was
we had Father out here aura farming, tanking blows, missiles, bullets, everybody attacking him, but he never once fought back. He just took everything until his shield went down, and then he lost. It's like, okay, Father, you could have literally killed everybody here. What are you doing?
Maybe he's just bound man.
Bound man. Yeah, tank man. And then there's Hohenheim. I'm not the biggest Hohenheim fan.
Hohenheim was like
he's like Dragon. I put him on the same thing as Dragon. Like, yeah, great backstory. He explains so much. He's saving the world. He's doing his thing in the background. He's not really fighting, but
screw the kids.
Yeah, I don't like Hohenheim. He was kind of whatever. Even his death didn't really move me. He just went to the grave and just perished. I was like, okay, cool.
Like that.
I could see Dragon doing the same thing, to be fair. I think Dragon will visit like Luffy's mom's grave or something. Like, I finally did it. I saved the world. It's like, okay.
And we see Davy D. We don't see her name.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, we don't see the name at all.
Or we see Port Gusty.
Yeah, Port Gusty. Shout outs, which
man, Luffy's mom was a Portgas.
Yeah, how does that play a role? I don't know.
Doesn't matter really.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, with that being said though, Brago, thank you so much for joining me in this video, brother.
Anytime, brother.
Brago's gonna be linked down below as per usual. Hopefully you guys had a great time here as well. Sorry for spoiling FMAB, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and so many other series. All those are close to,
well, not Saul, but everything else is like close to 20 years.
Yeah, Saul, and then we didn't even talk too much about Saul. To those of you who do watch Saul, you might realize I said a certain character's fun. What's up?
FMAB is 2003, right?
FMA is 2003. FMAB is 2006, I think.
Yeah, probably six. Probably six,
yeah. Because they waited a little bit for that one.
Yeah.
FMAB release date. Let me just look that up. Yeah. Oh, 2009. Whoa.
Damn, Whoa. Is that long? Is really?
Yeah, so 6 years in between the first and the second. That's crazy.
I think I was definitely watching FMA on Adult Swim. But
yeah, it was on Adult Swim.
Yeah, I don't think I was watching FMAB on Adult Swim. I was watching FMA Adult Swim.
Yeah.
I think by 2009, I think at that point, I'm like, I wasn't watching Adult Swim as much anymore.
Yeah, Adult Swim, I used to just like go on there and
I used to fall asleep.
Watch Cowboy Bebop. I think Bleach was on Adult Swim too, right?
Bleach. But I think around that time as well, like late night would have like
Inuyasha.
A lot of Inuyasha.
Yeah, just remember Cowboy Bebop, Inuyasha, not anime, but like Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken was always so interesting.
It was always hilarious. And then there's another one with like the shake. What was it?
Oh,
Fries?
I have those DVDs. I have entire sets of those DVDs.
What is that?
I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That was my shit. I love it. I just started rewatching some of those episodes on the side.
Yeah,
that's so fun. That's my childhood.
Adult Swim. All right, I gotta go listen to Inuyasha's opening.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, we'll go ahead and end it here. A little bit of a nostalgia trip.
Sure.
But we'll catch you guys next video. Peace out.
Peace.